Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're having a look today at an extremely rare tropical fruit plant in the UK. In fact, even in Europe it's pretty rare. These are extremely difficult to buy. Even finding the fruit's nearly impossible to grow them from seed. This is a star apple or Caimito. Very super tropical evergreen. They really don't like temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees centigrade. Now I managed to get this from Canarius, and it's one of the tropicals that I bought in a batch that spent 3 weeks sitting in a cardboard box due to problems with paperwork, customs, plant health inspectors over here and various other delays that caused it to be in there for a long time. And curiously enough, of all the tropicals in the boxes, despite this being the most tender and the most difficult to keep alive, it actually ended up being coming out of it looking better than the others. Now it doesn't mean that I'm not going to lose the plant. It could be very tricky to keep alive over winter here. Obviously it's got to overwinter indoors, and I'll probably have to keep it indoors in summer as well because they just don't like our cold climate. And the one thing about these star apples and Caimitos, they have this wonderful gold sheen to the bottom of the leaves, which I've only ever seen on, I think, durians, the other ones, because I had a durian seedling for a while which I killed. But I'm determined to keep this alive if possible. In actual fact, it's very well rooted. It's pot bound. The roots are coming out the bottom of the pot, but there's no way am I going to take a chance on repotting it at this time of the year. My first task is going to get it through the winter first, somehow or other. And then if it's okay in the spring, I'll obviously find out the best soil for them and repot them. But it's very exciting to have the plant. It doesn't look, I'm trying to see at the stem, it doesn't look as if it's grafted. Now I don't know, I'm just going to look at the bottom of the stem. You can't look on camera. I can't really tell if it's grafted, so I don't know if they grow these from seed or if they are grafted and I just can't see the graft because it's not obvious, or if they're grown from air layering. I don't know much about propagation of Caimitos. I don't think they'd be easy to grow from cuttings, but maybe they do root easily. I'm not too sure. Perhaps they just grow these from cuttings in heated propagators, but it doesn't state on Canarius's website whether they're grafted cuttings, seedlings, or whatever. I believe starfruit tend to produce reasonably true from seed, so they could be seed growing. I'd hazard a guess the plant is probably only a couple of years old, but my main challenge will be to keep it alive. But what I'm planning to do is give it a spray with Seasol and then put it back into the polythene bag I've been keeping it in to keep it humid, and hopefully that will give it a slight chance of surviving the winter, and we'll see if it does what happens in the spring. It is sending out, looks like it's got new shoots on it here, but of course it had those on it. Let me tilt the camera. It had this on it when it arrived from the Canaries, so I think it's very likely this will fall off, but I'm not going to take the tips off because I don't see there's any need to. What I'm going to do is leave as many leaves on it as possible and see if that helps it through the winter. So I thought that might interest people who are fascinated by the rarer tropicals, especially the ones that are very hard for us to find here in Europe. That's a Caimito or star apple. The Latin name is Chrysophyllum or Chrysophyllum Caimito. So thanks very much for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. You can obviously share the video if you think anybody might be interested. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember to click on the bell if you'd like to get updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.